What if your cryptocurrency could one day help you get a bank loan, not from a startup, not from a tech company, but from one of the largest banks in the world? Imagine walking into a traditional bank, the kind that once rejected crypto completely, and hearing this question: would you like to use your digital assets as collateral? That future may be closer than we think, because Russia's largest bank, Sberbank, is reportedly exploring crypto-backed lending. A move that could quietly signal a massive shift in how the global financial system views cryptocurrency. This is not hype. This is not speculation. This is a moment worth paying attention to. So pause for a second, because what you're about to hear could change how money itself works. Why this matters: for years, cryptocurrency has lived in two worlds. In one world, it was seen as risky, unstable, and untrustworthy. In the other, it was hailed as the future of finance. Banks stood firmly on one side. Crypto communities stood on the other. Now, those lines are starting to blur. When a major state-linked bank like Sberbank considers crypto-backed lending, it sends a message, not just to Russia, but to the world. In this video, you'll learn what crypto-backed lending actually is, why Sberbank's move matters globally, how traditional banks are slowly changing their mindset, what this means for everyday people, investors, and the future of finance. No hype, no technical jargon overload, just clear explanations and calm analysis. Let's begin. What is crypto-backed lending? To understand why this is important, we need to start simple. Traditionally, when you take a loan from a bank, you need collateral. That could be a house, a car, gold, or other valuable assets. Collateral gives the bank security. Now replace those traditional assets with cryptocurrency. Crypto-backed lending means you deposit your crypto, like Bitcoin or other digital assets, as collateral, and the bank lends you traditional money against it. You don't sell your crypto. You don't lose ownership. You simply lock it temporarily. This idea already exists in the crypto world through platforms and startups. But here's the key difference. This time, it's a traditional bank considering it. Pause and think about that for a moment. Banks are built on caution. They move slowly. They resist change. So why would they even consider this? Why banks once rejected crypto? For most of crypto's history, banks saw it as a threat. Why? First, volatility. Crypto prices can rise and fall sharply. Banks don't like uncertainty. Second, regulation concerns. Many governments struggled to define clear rules around crypto. Third, loss of control. Crypto operates without central authority. Banks are central authorities. From a psychological perspective, this is normal. Institutions protect systems that made them successful. Think about how taxi companies reacted to ride-sharing apps, video rental stores reacted to streaming, newspapers reacted to the internet. At first, they resist. Then they observe. Then, slowly, they adapt. Sberbank's move suggests we are entering the adaptation phase. Why Sberbank's move is globally important? Sberbank is not a small player. It is one of the largest banks in Europe, a dominant financial institution in Russia, a bank with strong influence over economic direction. When a bank of this size explores crypto-backed lending, it does three things. Key cap 1, it legitimizes crypto further. Crypto stops looking like an outsider asset and starts looking like financial infrastructure. It pressures other banks. Banks watch each other closely. If one major institution experiments, others begin to study it. Key cap 3, it changes public perception. When people see crypto connected to familiar institutions, fear decreases. This is how mainstream adoption actually happens, not loudly, but quietly, not through headlines alone, but through internal policy discussions and pilot programs. How this could change the financial system? Let's zoom out. Crypto-backed lending connects two worlds, traditional finance, digital finance. This creates a hybrid system. In such a system, digital assets gain real-world utility, banks gain access to new forms of collateral, liquidity increases without forced selling. This could reduce one major crypto problem: people selling assets just to access cash. From a practical angle, this helps long-term holders, businesses holding crypto, individuals in countries with limited financial access, and psychologically, it shifts crypto from speculation to function. That shift matters more than price. Risks, challenges, and reality check. Now let's slow down and stay grounded. This is not a perfect system. There are real challenges: price volatility management, legal clarity, asset custody and security, risk assessment models. Banks will likely start cautiously, limit asset types, use conservative loan-to-value ratios. This is not mass adoption overnight. It's testing, it's learning, it's controlled experimentation, and that's actually a good sign. Because systems that last are built slowly. Practical takeaways for viewers. So what can you take from this? Here are a few grounded lessons. Keycap 1. Watch institutions, not just prices. Adoption shows up in policies before charts. Keycap 2. Utility matters more than hype. Assets gain strength when they solve real problems. Keycap 3. Financial systems evolve gradually. Big changes rarely happen in one dramatic moment. Keycap 4. Education is a long-term advantage. Understanding systems early gives clarity later. Pause and reflect. Are you watching the noise? Or the direction? A quiet financial shift. Sberbank exploring crypto-backed lending does not mean the financial world has fully changed. But it does mean something important. The conversation has changed. Crypto is no longer just being discussed at the edges. It's being evaluated inside boardrooms. And history shows us, when institutions start asking questions, transformation follows. Not loudly, not instantly, but steadily. The future of finance may not belong to one system or the other, but to those who learn how both can coexist. If this video helps you understand the bigger picture, consider liking it. It really helps the channel. If you enjoy calm, thoughtful breakdowns of global trends, subscribe for more content like this. And share your thoughts below. Do you think traditional banks and crypto will fully merge one day? Thanks for watching. Stay curious. And I'll see you in the next video.